Hello, welcome to Vigilant Online Workshop. This is Navin. I work as a cybersecurity analyst for Vigilant. So the topic under discussion is DNS spoofing. Before we begin with DNS spoofing attack, let us first understand what DNS is. DNS is a domain name system which has all the domain names and their corresponding IP addresses mapped in its database in the form of records and are placed in a systematic manner in the internet. What it does is, it automatically converts the names we type in our web browser's address bar, the URL bar, to the IP addresses of the web servers hosting those sites. DNS spoofing is basically an attack which causes the server to return an incorrect IP address, diverting your traffic or your data to another computer, which is often the attacker's computer. Basically, what we are going to do is we are going to create a fake page of the website, and that is spoofing. For demonstrating this attack, I have opened a virtual machine. Now, this is your virtual machine of Backtrack. Backtrack is used by the attacker. So this is going to be my attacker and Windows XP. I have opened a virtual machine for Windows XP as well. This is my target. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to steal the information that the target I'm going to steal the credentials of the target. So what a setup needs to be done. For that, open your terminal of your Backtrack and type in locate.dns. Locate eater.dns. Sorry for the problem earlier. Locate.eater.dns. Now, what is this file? This is a file which is like a miniature version of your DNS server. It also does your forwarding. It also has some certain domain names and their IP addresses stored in it. So, what the actual scenario is? Your computer first checks its own file for routing purposes, and if that particular domain is not present in your computer, the request goes to the actual DNS server. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this DNS file and I'm going to make I'm going to bring some certain changes. I'll copy this and I'll open this using gedit. Now, like I've told you, certain domain names and their IP addresses are mapped in this. So what I'm going to do now is I'll spoof a website. I'll create a fake page. I'll present that page to my target. The target will enter his credentials over there, and that will get redirected to the address I specify. So quite obvious, we are going to type in the domain name and the IP address of the Backtrack. So let us take Facebook for reference. What you have to do is you have to type in the IP address 192.168.23.131. This was my IP address. If you people aren't aware of how to open the IP address, we have shown you in the videos already. All you have to do is simply go to the terminal and type in ifconfig. That will give you the IP address. I'll save my time and I'll directly enter the IP address over here. Type in exactly the way I've showed you. Now Now this is the only change that you have to make in your eater.dns file. What I've done is now you know the user, the target may type in facebook.com directly, www.facebook.com directly in his URL bar, or he may simply type facebook.com. That also opens the Facebook. Or sometimes he may also type in simply Facebook and control enter. So these are the different ways by which he can open his Facebook account. So what I'm going to do here, what I've done here is, for all possible ways I have entered the setup. So this is how you do it. I've simply mapped the facebook.com with my IP address. So everything that he does in his PC, it will be redirected to mine. I'll just save it and close. Now go to applications, backtrack, exploitation tools, social engineering tools, social engineering toolkit. I'm sure you all must be aware what social engineering is. I've explained in one of my previous videos. Social engineering is nothing but manipulating the target to obtain his information, something that they normally wouldn't share. So DNS spoofing being one of the subcategory of social engineering, hit 1. Choose 1. Now the idea was to clone his website, to copy his website. So we need certain vectors, certain tool to perform this attack. For that we have website attack vectors, your option number 2. Then these are the exploits, these are the methods, strategies by which you can perform your attack. Now my motto was to obtain the credentials of the target. As you can see, the third option gives me that, so I'll choose 3. Meanwhile, you can also have a look at the other options. Everything is mentioned to you. A short description of all the attacks is mentioned over here. So follow the steps that I show you, but make sure you explore the remaining method strategies as well. Site cloner, option number 2, because obviously we are going to clone a website, going to create a fake page. IP address for the postback. Now in this field you have to enter the IP address of your backtrack. I mean, it is asking where do you want your information, where do you want this information. So you are entering your IP address 192.168.23. .131 is my IP address. Enter the URL to clone. I'll be entering here facebook.com because I've done the configuration for that in my eater.dns file. Now, as you can see, this might take a little time because you're planning to clone an entire website. So this would take little time, and as soon as you are done, just hit enter. As you can see in this statement, information will be displayed to you as it arrives below. Now your attack is your setup is complete. Whatever the target types in his PC, whatever the credentials that he enter in the authentication page of Facebook will be showed to you here. Now there are certain precautions that need to be taken. Suppose if this attack may not obtain the information, I'll create a backup as well, just for safety purposes, just for a backup purpose. For that, open a tool called ettercap. Type in ettercap space -G, capital G in your terminal, and it'll open you the ettercap tool. Sniff, unified sniffing. Just hit OK. Scan for host. Now what I'm doing here is I'm simply scanning the number of devices connected to my network. This entire ettercap setup is just a backup. So my ettercap has successfully scanned the entire network for devices connected, and it is showing me that there are 4 hosts added to the host list. As in, you can call this host list as your hit list. So there are 4 hosts. One of them is your Windows XP, the target, the other virtual machine that I've opened to you, and obviously one of them is also my actual PC, my Windows 7 PC that I was using. So as soon as the hosts are added to your hit list, click on plugins, manage the plugins, and choose the DNS spoof plugin. Okay, and start sniffing. So you have a backup as well. Now this is the target. This is my target. Now your target may not be knowing what he's getting into. He'll just simply open his Facebook account. And he'll enter his credentials. Needless to say, everything he enter in that authentication page will be redirected to me first before going to the actual Facebook. You'll have to excuse me for my slow internet connection. I don't have a stable internet connection, and I'm using this Internet Explorer already. The internet is quite slow. I think there are some technical issues. I don't want to waste your time, so I'll pause my video and I'll fix my internet issues. I have fixed my internet issues. Now, as you can see, this is the page that my victim has opened. Now he'll simply enter his credentials over here, whatever that is, and he'll enter his password over here, and he'll try to log in, but he wasn't aware that his information was getting redirected to me. As you can see, this was his username and this was the password that he had entered. So this is how you have managed to gather the information of your this is how you have managed to seal the information using the attack DNS spoofing. And this was the original setup that I had made. Email, password. So I had both. I had my ettercap for backup, just in case just in case the DNS, the earlier setup couldn't trace it. Anyway, I've successfully extracted the information. This is how you can do it. So that was DNS spoofing. Make sure to explore all the other options as well when you came across this setup. That was all. Thank you.